Hello, everyone,
Hey
and welcome to
guys.
Chatterbox Crew. My name is Nathaniel. Next.
And I'm Maria.
Oh, thank you. That always makes me giggle. But,
You have this whole extra thing, and I'm just.
I have a whole, hi, my name is Maria. I hope that everyone grabbed a drink and a snack, and y'all ready for a chat, because we're ready to chat. Mm-hmm. We're in this beautiful scenery today.
I love this spot. I haven't been here in a while, though. I'm not gonna lie, because, it's been pretty fucking hot, because it's summertime. But this is, my first time back in a while. Probably, a month or two. Yeah. Because it was so humid. It was so hot and humid. And you know me in the heat. I don't like it.
The summer
Not
has
one bit.
ruined this summer for me. I used to love...
Ruined?
I love summer. It's my favorite time of year. And this summer just, ruined it for me because it's been so fucking hot. It's been humid. It's been so humid.
Yeah, it has. I feel like it's been extra humid this month. No, that's month. This, summer.
I was literally talking to a customer about that. They're like, this summer has been so humid.
It has.
I'm just like, ugh.
Because, at least, the last summer, I remember, I still went outside to, be outside for a while.
Not this
Maybe,
one.
Later on in the day. But, this summer, I would go a little more on later on in the day. But, even then, sometimes. It was much more rare than last time. It's just been so humid.
It's been too much.
So humid.
I love summer. It's my favorite time of year. But not this year. This year pissed me off.
I am a fall gal, then a spring gal. And
then
winter, and then summer.
Are you excited for Christian Girl Autumn?
Winter. I don't know which one. Well, I don't dress like that.
It's so iconic.
It is, but I don't dress like that.
No, I wouldn't be able to dress like that. Even though I used to want to so bad.
Yeah. I wanted that style too. Especially I feel like when I was younger and also during the prime of its time.
During 2016?
Yeah, right? I feel 14 to 17.
Mm-hmm, somewhere around there.
That's what the prime of it all. I think after 17 is when it stopped.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I saw it and I was like, ugh, it's bugging me.
You just actually smacked me.
But, oh my gosh, this summer, how was this summer for you? I feel like this is kind of the end of our summer. You don't hold it? I was wanting to hold it and then he snatched it, y'all. I was like, I love that I get to hold the microphone. And then he says, snatched it away from me. But how was this summer for you? How do you feel? Because it's the end of the summer, right?
Honestly, I think the summer was great.
Really?
I made aside from hating the heat, I made so many good memes. I got to go on the trip of a lifetime for my birthday. I got to experience my 21st birthday.
I love that
in New York City. And then this winter we're going to Las Vegas, and I'm so excited.
Is November winter? I feel like that was still fall.
Is it still fall?
I feel is it? I feel winter is December, January. February, yeah.
Then what's November? Is November?
I feel November's still fall. I mean, also because I'm just thinking about here. It's not that cold.
Oh, bitch! In Las
November's
Vegas, it's
not
be
that cold.
warm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's gonna be pretty warm. I feel like it's gonna be 70s.
Oh.
Which I love that weather.
Love. Our Las Vegas listeners.
Yes.
What's the weather like?
Give us recommendations. Also, give us recommendations, y'all. If y'all got anything for Las Vegas. I came over to clubs because I really had a great time at the New York clubs. So I already know Las Vegas is the party city. So you already know the clubs there is gonna be another level.
I'm so excited. You know
so hyped.
I've been getting a lot of plane TikToks lately because
I've been seeing some too.
Everyone knows my
Is it on the Chatterbox one?
No,
that's where I've seen some.
Oh no, I'm getting mine on my personal
Really?
one.
Oh no.
But I think it's because I've been doing a lot of things on planes because they freak me the fuck. Everyone knows phobia of planes. But you know what? I think I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I mean, people fly every day. If you think about it, today people have been flying.
I know.
Probably right now someone's flying right now, and they're A-okay.
I saw an airplane on my way here.
Yeah, I saw one too.
But
there's I think there's a military thing here. Cause I remember I went to school here nearby here, and I know there's a military base, some sort of thing, and they do aircraft stuff, and sometimes they'll be flying around here.
But people that got on planes and they crash, they never expect them to crash.
Yeah, but people that get in their car and get in an accident, they'd never expect themselves to crash.
That's a good point too.
People when they go on a walk on a trail, they never expect to get murdered by some crazy ass person.
You meet me over there real quick.
No, but it gets true. If you really think about it like that, I feel like that helps out.
Yeah.
No one ever goes somewhere expecting, oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but now I'm going on the plane expecting it.
Yeah, but don't expect it because you're not gonna die. We're gonna land and then we're gonna have a good old time.
I'm about to say my farewell wishes to my entire family before I go.
Oh my god. I mean, no, yeah, definitely gonna be oh, love you and all that to my family members, but
I'm gonna write a will.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna write a will and get it notarized. Be I want my Trixie collection to go to. I hate them. I hate them so much.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm gonna try and get through it because I really want to go to Las Vegas and I don't want to like take a train or like drive.
A 2-day train.
I know, a 2-day train or a 1-day car ride. Don't.
One day? I feel like it'll be one day. Because, like, I remember, I had a teacher in 4th grade. Well, I know it's a little bit more farther. She lived in, like, Oregon. Well, she didn't live in Oregon, but, like, that's where she was from, and, like, she would go from South Carolina to Oregon. And she said it was, like, a 2-day trip.
Yeah, I looked it up and I think it was like
I know that's a little bit more higher than Las Vegas, but, like...
I think it was literally like a 23-hour car ride. So realistically, that would be 2 days of driving.
Yeah, especially because, like, you're really not gonna, like, need a nap.
I know.
At some point.
Yeah.
23 hours, just gonna be like...
The whole time, eyes bloodshot. Eyes
Oh my god, also that's just, like, so unsafe. Like, please take a fucking nap. At least, like, a 5-hour nap. Goddamn, something. But, fuck. I'm really excited for those Las Vegas drinks. Like, I've always seen them. They're, like, the really long ones.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. Like, I don't know if you ever had this phase. Like, I was so obsessed with, like, watching these, like, pranks on YouTube. And they were always, like, the ones based in Las Vegas were, like, they would be holding those drinks and they'd be going down the escalator. And they always had them drinks in their hands. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
It would, like, be, like, random pranks. Like, whatever kind of prank. Like, I know sometimes it was, like, grabbing a person's hand or, like...
Oh,
or, like, saying something.
Videos. I have seen those
but,
videos.
like... But yeah, sometimes you would see the people holding them drinks. I'm like, wow, one day I'm gonna have that.
One day I'm gonna.
And that one day is gonna be very soon.
I know. We gotta go ahead and like figure it all out.
Oh my gosh, should we get prank while I'm holding one? I'd love it.
Oh my god,
It better be a good prank.
We gotta go down those exact. I used to watch one of this like girl who would go down the escalator and she would just say the craziest shit pertaining to be on the phone.
Yes,
Yeah,
girl, I know. I was obsessed. I know, girl. I know. Obsessed.
I haven't thought about those videos in so fucking
No, girl. I watched them like all
Think
the
about them all
time.
the time.
All the like. I couldn't wait for them to post a new one.
I think I followed her on YouTube.
Yeah.
I would see her on Instagram, and I think I went and followed her on YouTube, and I just went down a rabbit hole. I used to watch a lot of those like social experiments on YouTube.
Yes,
Like,
loved.
those people where I used to watch gay ones specifically a lot because
I watched all kinds, but I remember them. Yeah.
and they'd be like, "Mom and Dad, I'm gay," and the parents would be like, "You're disgusting," and then someone would come to the table and be like, "That's not right." And every single time, I ate it up every time.
Ate it up. What would you
Sobbing.
do?
What would you do? That's what
I love what will you do. Ate that shit up.
I would literally be in my bedroom like sobbing at these videos.
Literally. Yes, you're like, I wouldn't do that. Like, I would stand up for that person.
But knowing me, I don't know if I would.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, there have been times where, like, I have wanted to. Like, there's this one I do think about all the time. Well, not all the time, but, like, I do think about it every once in a while. It was when I was younger. It was, like, I was probably, like, 14, maybe 15. Maybe 16? I'm like learning all different ages. But, like, I'm around there, right? And no, I think I was 15 actually. Yeah. And we were in Florida because we were like at the beach and all. But at this point, we were like,
Miami.
I'm in Miami. But anyways, at this point, we were just shopping. You know, we're like at the TJ Maxx and looking around. And I remember I was going into the dressing room, so like I was waiting for like my number because you know how they always give you a number for like how many clothes you got. But there was already this one girl. She was already trying on clothes, but like she came out to like show her man like what she had on. I still remember Nathaniel. It was the least scandalous thing ever. She was showing her shoulders. That's also another thing. I never thought that was an actual thing. Like people actually like freaked out about like shoulders. I just thought that was like a school thing for some fucking reason. But like that was like the first time I ever like experienced it firsthand. Where like her man was like, no, like cover up. Like literally the least scandalous thing. Like I remember the dress was long and it was orange. And yeah, you see her shoulders like how I am now, but like maybe a little bit more higher, like the neckline. But like still, just like a little shoulder action. But like just shoulders. And like I felt so bad because she was like, what? Like she had this sad face and all that. And I remember I wanted to say something, but I ended up not saying anything. But like I wanted to. Like I was like, oh, I kind of want to. But then she kind of went back. Yeah. Oh, I hope so too.
I hope that
and then
broken up.
there's just also this recent one I think about. I told it on a podcast for our New York trip. Where like this girl, when we were going to Subway. Remember I told you we were going down to Subway and like I saw the man go up to her because like she was right behind us. And I was just like kind of watching the whole. Sorry, I was remembering because that's what I did. I saw him like do that, and I was just like watching the whole time because I was like, at least want to make sure she's good, you know. I was gonna say something, but I'm not. I feel really bad also because like I was watching the whole time just to see how it goes. Yeah, but by the time like something was gonna escalate, she ran away, and I was like, ugh, I feel really bad. I know, especially because when I said girl, because I was trying to get your attention, she turned around. I'm like, oh no, girl, you keep running.
Go run, get out of here, get out of here.
But in my head, I was like, damn, like, should I grab her and pull her? Because like you always hear about like the crazy stuff that happens in New York, and like he didn't get super close, but like just like that like narrow hallway of the subway, you know, it is pretty close, but it's not like how close you and me are.
You want to be close?
No. as he touched me.
Surely don't.
But yeah, I do think about that one. I'm like, damn, maybe I should have grabbed her. But I'm saying there's like nothing really happened, and there was good enough space between them. At my time where like it did kind of get like sort of kind of crazy, she did start running away from him. She did a little.
I can never think of I can't think of a situation that I've been where like I would.
So I guess maybe I wouldn't. I always just am in my head too much on like observing, because like in that moment I was just observing, like seeing what, because like I knew we were like, I'm telling you, we were like right next to her, so I was like, I know ain't nothing too bad can happen to her, because like we're right there.
Maybe it feels like something really crazy.
Right? And that moment I was just observing.
Like if I saw like a kid start to get abducted, maybe I would like do something.
Yeah.
I saw this one video where like these like it was obviously like a social experiment, and like these people kept like abducting this one kid. That sounds crazy, but like
no, but like that's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah.
Acting, and like people would literally like they'd see him get snatched up and be like,
literally.
Like, that's a little crazy. I feel like that's a moment where I'd be like, okay, we gotta go. Like maybe I gotta do something.
Yeah. Call the police.
So
something.
Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like in that though, I feel like I would do something.
When we actually like see something like going down.
When I was a kid, I used to try and peel all the leaf off and just get the bone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm trying to do right now, but it always fucking breaks. I'm just like I'm just trying. Really
no, I remember doing that too as a kid.
I'm trying really hard to make sure that it doesn't break this time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm.
No, you're kind of doing pretty good. You kind of are doing pretty good though.
Thank you. I'm literally
not too bad. Not too bad. Wow, it feels so good though. This like last week, I feel like since last week or the beginning of this week, right?
It's fall, y'all.
Right, it's been feeling really nice, like the weather.
Pumpkin spice is out.
Yes.
Don't piss me
Although
off.
it kind of gets me nervous, because like I feel like around this time it still is pretty like warm and not this cold. Because like some of these days I've been waking up, and it's actually pretty chilly outside. I'm like, it's pretty chilly. Like it shouldn't be this chilly.
You also wake up at the crack ass of dawn.
Not really. I mean, the earliest is like 5, and I haven't woke up at all for like my morning shifts at 5 yet. The earliest one I've had this whole week was 6:30.
Oh god.
I mean, it's still fucking early, but like at this point, I'm used to it. I remember I used to be like, how do they do it? And when I wasn't a morning person, I was like, how do they do it? Like 7 a.m. is too much for me. How do they do it? 6:30? How do they? Girl, I do it, and it's miserable. I hate it. So good. I'm so happy I have those monster drinks now. I become obsessed, y'all. I had one. I still remember. Last Saturday, because I was like, I need something to wake me up. Like, I don't want to be tired for like our first podcast episode back from New York, right? So I was like, let me get myself an energy drink. I passed by QT and I'm like looking around. I'm like, let me get a Monster, because you know I'm a sucker for cute packaging, and also like I've known a lot of people that like get Monster drinks, and
so
they all seem to enjoy it. So I was like, okay, Monster, because like the other one would have been Red Bull, but I was like, nah, Monster, cute packaging, and most people I know always get Monsters. So I was like, let me get that one.
So good.
Girl, I fell in love. I got them. It's literally juice. It's literally juice.
I know.
I got the mango one, and then I got the Sweet Dream strawberry one. So good.
You gotta try the
Love
original,
it.
girl.
I don't know. He keeps telling me that, but I'm like, I don't know, because like I'm a sucker for flavors. And it's like he says they're just sour.
When I get my
So I'm
next
like, I don't know.
check,
I mean, I probably will end up trying it, but
so
I don't know.
good. When I get my next check, which can I tell you something so humiliating and embarrassing? So I'm obviously not the best with money. I don't think.
I think you are, because you always get yourself out of situations.
I don't think I'm the best with money, but
I think you're pretty good.
So I've already told everyone for a while, like, you know, the thing that my landlord told me, where it was like, you can be late as long as you pay over half it on the first of the month. But part of me is nervous about, like, you know, what's gonna happen during lease renewal, and they're like, I don't want him to be like, well, you were late this time and this time, so I'm not gonna
Lease
rent
it to you again, yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, but you told me I could be late anyway. So I was like, I gotta make sure my rent is paid on time every month. And so I got paid yesterday, and I have $5 in my bank account right now.
Really?
$5 to last me 2 weeks.
Hey, you got your rich man coming though,
I know,
so
I
think you'll be good at least for this week.
I know, and he was like, I'll pay for gas. And I was like, okay, don't gotta tell me twice.
No, literally, I'll be like, okay.
No,
So
literally.
don't gotta tell me.
Ever since you told me to start saying yes to people, that's all I do.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
You just got to. I mean, like, I told you, like, maybe I'll, like, decline, like, once. Like, no, I don't have to. If I really, like, do feel bad, where I'm like, nah, they don't got to. But, like, if they insist the second time,
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm like, okay.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
Literally don't gotta tell me twice.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
But even then, it depends on the situation. Sometimes I'll be like, okay from the beginning. It depends.
Yeah, I know.
It depends on the situation.
Trust me, I know. I've been in that situation with you so many times.
Hey, but now you don't get yourself in that situation
No,
anymore.
I don't.
You
No,
learned.
Surely don't. I'll be like, Maria, I'll pay for it. Okay, I'll be like, what?
You're like, I was expecting you to like say no.
I know, I was expecting at least one no at first, and then okay. Perfect.
A free meal? Are you kidding me? Thank you.
Never again am I ever offering you anything from it. Okay, this is the farthest I've ever gotten.
Oh my gosh, we're getting farther.
Never again am I ever offering you anything. Yeah. No, don't even worry about it, Maria. I'll pay for it. Okay. What?
Hey, you live and you learn, right? You live and you learn.
And I've learned. I've learned.
Why did you smack the microphone?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Literally like, for a moment I was like, oh, he's like touching the screen because it's going dark. But I was like, wait, this is a microphone. There's no screen.
There's literally, I'm just getting really into this peel.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I was waiting for Nathaniel here because, you know, someone was a little late.
No.
Yes.
Well, I remember, and you know, perhaps I'm wrong.
You are, though.
I mean, okay.
Because I remember. You tell your side first.
Perhaps I was wrong. I was like, Maria, I can't film on Saturday. We do it a different day? And she was like, yeah, Thursday works. I was like, okay, great, Thursday. And then she was like, okay, anyway, we said we're going to film on Thursday. And then the other day at work, I was like, Maria was like, we should go to a nature spot to film.
Here's where it gets murky.
What?
Here's where it gets murky, because I was agreeing with all that, but this is where it gets murky.
Maria was like, we should go to a nature spot to film. And I was like, great, I would love to. And so we suggested this one. And I was like, okay, great. She's like, do you want to meet there at our normal time? And I was like, yeah, our normal time works. And then I made a joke. And I made a joke and said, let's meet at noon. And then I made another joke. I was like, let's meet at 6 a.m. And then all of a sudden, somehow, today rolls around. And I'm like, oh, 1:50. I gotta stretch. I gotta get out of bed. I gotta go start getting ready. So I got ready and I'm driving. And I get a text from Maria saying, are you here?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
10 minutes past 2.
Our usual time is 2:30. That's our usual time. And even then, I was already. You can't say something that's even funnier. On my way here, I was like, oh god, I'm gonna be like 8 minutes late. Because I was like, I'm gonna be 8 minutes late, and I was like, well, you know what? Maria's late all the time. So like 8 minutes isn't even gonna be anything. I bet you she's not even gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then I got a text saying, are you here? And I said, I said, huh? I said, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Am I here? No.
And then my side of the story is, I remember at work, I suggested here, and I was like, oh, do you want to meet at 2? And then that's when he made that whole joke of noon, 6, and all that. That's just my side.
We said our usual time.
I don't remember saying usual time. I remember saying 2. I vividly remember saying 2, because then that's when you started making that joke.
Maybe I'm wrong.
You are, though. Because I remember. I'm telling you, that's how I remember how it all went down. I said 2, and then that's when you made your joke.
Perhaps I have bad memory.
Perhaps.
But I really thought it was 2:30, and bitch, when I tell you, bitch, I literally like started getting up. I laid back down for a minute after I made breakfast and, you know, got some things done. And I laid back down and I was like, okay, good, I have like an hour to lay down, and then all of a sudden, oh, it was too much.
Well, either ways, that's what I wanted to yap about. What I wanted to yap about is when I was here waiting for him, you know, I started journaling because I did bring my journal because I was gonna try to be here earlier than like the time we had said. But then I ended up not being here earlier than that. I ended up getting here around that time. Yeah, but I brought my journal because I was like, oh, I want to journal before he gets here. But I ended up still being able to journal because, like, you weren't here. And it was so nice. I got a little dragonfly that landed on me. I was standing more over there in the sun. This little dragonfly landed on me. It was so cute. Usually I would freak out, but I didn't freak out right away. I just let it land on my foot, on my shoe. But then it did try to land on my leg. I felt it, and I said, ah! That's a little too much. It's a little too much.
Don't touch me.
But I don't know, I've been trying to, like, I don't know, just be one with nature. Like, earlier, when I was walking over here, you know the deck you have to walk by here? I was standing there because I saw they had these purple flowers. I didn't notice them last time. Last time they were different. But anyways, they were purple now this time. And there was, like, these butterflies. There were a bunch of bees, too. But there were butterflies, and I just kind of stood there with them. I did kind of freak out, like, internally, because I was like, if a fucking bee gets too close. Which I did kind of freak out a little, because every time one did get a little too close, I was like, like, I would shudder a little. I would shudder a little. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like, I want to be one, but I'm like,
I don't want to be that one.
Right? But as soon as, like, I do want one to land on me. Because, like, I've seen videos where people, like, if you just, like,
literally friends with bumblebees.
Yes, and I'm like, I'm jealous. Like, I want that. But as soon as, like, they get a little close to me, and I'm like, I'm literally shuddering. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, don't get near me.
Get the fuck
I wish the butterfly got next to me, though. The butterfly got a little close, but it didn't get that close. I love butterflies. Love.
I hate them. They're my least favorite. They're not my least favorite bug, for sure. I'll tolerate them. But I'm telling you, that one episode of SpongeBob ruined them for me.
Oh no, that episode was scary to me.
It
was scary. I gotta give it to you. It was scary.
Ever since then,
The bzzz, I hate it.
I can still hear it.
I hate it. No, literally, every time you say it, that's what I think of. I still vividly see the butterfly, because like it's a part where like it zooms into his face.
Yeah, it zooms in on his face and it does that really loud sound.
Yes, it was scary. You want something? I have like a thing since I was a kid. Like even though something scares me, like I still will enjoy watching it. Like Chucky, the Chucky movie scared the fuck out of me. But I loved watching it. Like I remember, like my uncle, the one that would take care of us, of me and my other uncle and my other cousin. I mean, if one of us was bad, he'd put on like a scary movie. That was like his punishment, putting on a scary movie. And if you had to make a guess, oh my god, what's the fuck I said? If you have to make a guess, the one that was usually bad was me. So I was always the one. Literally, that's what I fucking. What am I saying? I don't know. But anyways, I was usually the one that was bad. So like we'd always get punished watching a scary movie, and obviously they would always get mad at me. But like usually it was Chucky, which I kind of liked though, because I told you, even though I was scared, I kind of liked watching it. Although I was also a fan of Jennifer Tilly.
You see,
so maybe that's part of it.
I really liked things
like
that
even
scared
now.
me too.
Yeah.
But even that thing, even the SpongeBob episode was just too much.
No. Also like the Goosebumps. Do you remember the Slappy one?
He was my favorite character.
No, he scared me. Every time I watched it, it was scary to me. But I enjoyed watching it every single time. Every single time I was sitting there watching it, but I was scared. Scared of my dolls. I remember like hit my dolls because I was like, ah! And then I would be scared. I would put something over them because I'd have them in a basket, and I'd put something over them after that at night because I'd be like, they're gonna come after me. They're gonna come after me while I'm sleeping because I just beat them.
When I was a kid, I bought a ventriloquist doll because I was so obsessed with Slappy so much. Like I loved it. That doll did really scare me though.
Yeah.
I remember I got it and I put it in my closet for years.
You're like, I can't even touch you.
I would whip it out.
Wait, do you still have it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I would pull it out like maybe like once a year just to look at it and make sure it wasn't alive. But after that, bitch, it was scary.
You're like, are you still there?
And literally every
I would be gagged if it wasn't there.
No, every single time I would imagine it not being there, I'd be like, what am I gonna do?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, are you kidding me right now?
No, you're doing so good though. And then I remember also the R.L. Stine one. Do you remember?
Is he the one that made Slappy?
Yes.
Yes.
But like there's like R.L. Stine haunting hours, so I'm talking about the show.
Yeah.
There's one of I don't remember the name of the doll, but like it was a girl doll. I remember it also scared the fuck out of me because like the whole point of it is like the little girl, she ended up becoming the doll.
Is this Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, it's R.L. Stine haunting hour.
But like that's like basically what.
Oh, that's what happens. See, I remember playing the game, but I don't remember like the whole gist of it.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I also like watching the video. Yes. Do you remember Twames?
There's so. Yeah.
I loved Twames. I love when he would play scary games too. I still remember him playing that one. I loved it.
I used to watch. I used to be really into gamers.
Me too. Well, I wouldn't say that into, but like I liked watching them like play scary stuff, like PewDiePie. I like when he played scary games. There's this other one. I don't know their name, but like, I remember they would play like Slenderman. I don't know. If it was something scary, I was usually into it.
I got the bone of the leaf out.
You got it, girl.
This is the first time this has ever happened.
You got it.
Live on camera. My childhood thing has finally come true.
You feel accomplished? It's giving hand.
I used to do this shit for hours outside my house.
Yeah?
Especially during fall time when the leaves would fall, I would do this for hours, and I finally got to...
You know, maybe why it was easier, because like you said you did it in the fall time. Usually when they're like, during the fall they're like dead, dead as fuck. So it's more crunchier. Now it's not that dead, so it's like probably easier to peel it off.
I just realized this is the best time for ASMR.
Girl, we got a bunch of dead leaves around us.
Hi guys.
There's that one I've been eyeing.
This one?
Yeah, she looks crunchy.
Do you want to do the honors?
You know what I hate though? You know when a leaf looks crunchy, then you step on it and it's not crunchy? I hate it. I know we talked about this on one of our podcast episodes.
We have talked about this. Literally every single time I see a leaf that I think is going to be crunchy, I think of you. And I step on it, I'm like, I wonder if this one's going to be crunchy.
And if it's not, it pisses me off a little. It's fall, y'all.
Happy fall. Oh, that was so fun. I love ASMR. Yeah. Which I finally, after all this time...
You should make an ASMR video.
I did!
Oh, you did?
And I filmed it months ago, and I was just, like, so lazy. But I finally edited it. It turned out pretty good. I think it turned out pretty funny.
What was it about? Like, what was it?
Oh,
lizard! I saw him just fall. He fell, girl.
I see him.
He literally fucking fell. I saw him.
Out of the trees.
I'm guessing, because literally all of a sudden I just saw it plop, and I was like, what is that? And then it started moving.
It's just a video of me trying ASMR and seeing, like, I'll show you a little clip of it when we take our break. But I think it's pretty fun. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's good. I think y'all should go watch it. It's going to be in the description below on my YouTube channel. So make sure you go fucking subscribe. Because I'm trying.
You are trying.
I'm trying. And I have a work with me video coming out too that I already have edited and everything. I know.
How exciting.
I'm a YouTuber.
You literally are a YouTuber.
Where did my bone go? Oh. I'm taking this home with me.
Take it home with
I'm going to take this home with me. I'm going to flatten it out. Like, this was the first time this has ever happened. Did you ever find, when you were a kid, did you ever find 4-leaf clovers?
No, but I would try. Sometimes I swore I did find them.
I don't
think I ever found one. I feel like if I did, I would remember it.
I don't think I ever found one either.
I would try so hard.
I would try and look for them too.
So I used to live with my grandma, right? And where she lives, like literally, like the grass. There's this one patch where it's like all clover, and I would be there for hours, like where's one?
And you never found one.
I don't think I ever found one. Damn, he fell again.
Where's he at?
He fell on the ground.
Oh.
He fell from the top of the rock and plop. He's just a clumsy little guy.
Oh, should we take him home?
If you can catch them. Usually they're hard to catch. I've never been able to catch them.
Oh, and they can lose their tails. I think that's so interesting. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I've never been able to catch one. I've tried.
They're so slippery.
Yeah.
They wiggle
So
around.
I think the last time when we came here, I almost smacked one. I remember. I almost smacked it to death. Bless you. Oh my gosh, about smacking to death though.
Yeah,
Do you know wombats?
Mm-mm.
Apparently, I fucking learned this the other day on TikTok. Apparently, when a predator's going after them, they like run back to their
I did see a TikTok about this. I saw this.
They'll run back to their little burrow and like they'll only leave their butt out because like apparently like their butt's like really thick and like the predators can't get their mouth around it, so thick. And apparently like if like the predator goes inside, they can just like smack it with its booty patootie.
They twerk it to
literally
death.
Twerk it.
They twerk it to death.
Twerk it to death. I have the video here because I thought you didn't see it, but now you're just gonna watch it again.
When a wombat is attacked by predators, it quickly runs back to its den and blocks the entrance with its butt. This is because a wombat's butt is mostly made of thick cartilage, which is tough and hard for predators to scratch or bite. If a predator tries to follow it into the den, the wombat will use its butt to crush the predator's head against the ceiling.
That's crazy.
It can kill the predator by twerking it to death.
It got killed
think that's
by its
real?
booty. I did think of looking it up. See, I didn't do it. Oh my gosh, 333. But I didn't do it. Let me see. I'll look it up right now.
Sometimes I get worried that like we're becoming Facebook people,
Dude.
like Facebook moms, and we're just believing
No, because
everything
we
on
just like
TikTok.
believe it.
And like, listen, I do.
I mean, sometimes I don't. I mean, it depends. If it comes from like a credible like place, I feel obviously this one I'm not that sure about. It's just some random person just said Dr. Tarvans on Chanver.
the AI
Dr.
voice makes me giggle
Canver,
too.
right? But like I just kind of believe it. I'm not even gonna lie. But let me look it up. Do wombats
I'm so excited about this. This
Kill
made me so happy.
by twerking? Hey, we're not the only ones. Yes, wombats can kill by twerking.
Oh my god. Wombats kill by twerking. Did y'all know?
But then it says, but there's no evidence that this is actually how they kill their predators.
So they're
Wow.
lying.
Well, let me read the rest. It says, twerking. When a wombat is being chased by a predator, it will dive into its burrow butt first and use its backside to crush a predator's head against the roof of the tunnel. Okay, so it does. I mean, that's literally what it's doing. It's twerking.
Gotcha.
Donkey kicks. Wombats may also kick their predator in the face. Okay. Charging. Wombats can also charge humans backwards. Humans?
Humans.
Which can cause broken bones. Tough rumps. Wombats have tough rumps because their dermal shield is made up of 4 fused
Tough
backbones covered in cartilage, fat, thick skin, and fur. Wow.
Tough rumps. Tough rumps.
Tough rumps, girl. They got some tough rumps.
It's all cartilage. It's all bone.
So they pretty much do is what I'm getting.
Okay, so that is real.
I feel like, yeah. Wow.
Are they cute?
I saw a picture of one just now when I looked up. It just looks kind of like a rat, honestly.
I love rat. I used to have a pet rat.
Oh, then I feel like you'd love it.
I had a pet rat. His
Giving
name-
beaver also. Oh, that's space right there. I was trying to looking for a bigger one.
Oh, they're cute.
Wait, actually? Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. It kind of is cute. Now it's giving kind of like guinea pig. You know what?
I kind of want one.
It's kind of cute, yeah.
I really want a pet raccoon.
Yeah. Bro, you're not the only person I've heard say that recently. One of our other coworkers have been saying that so much.
I really want one. They're so cute.
Get one. Actually, 2 of our coworkers. One of our other coworkers told me that their neighbor has a raccoon as a pet, but they're racist as fuck.
I was gonna say, oh my god, let me go over there and see, but never mind.
I mean, they'd like you. You're white. Unless they're not with LGBTQ.
Which most racist
They
people
most likely aren't, yeah.
tend to be.
But you say you're good at acting straight?
Yeah. Yeah. My god,
Oh my gosh. Let's play a little game.
Oh, we have a game?
Yes. We were supposed to do it last time, but literally it left my brain. So we're gonna play it now. You already know.
I know. I don't like this game.
We've done this a few times before, guys, where pretty much we just like read this like teleprompt and we gotta read it in an accent.
Of course you do. Of course.
I'm so excited.
When there's like people about to start talking about it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until just now. So maybe we'll hold on that for a little moment because I don't want to do my whole accent. Girl, my accent is not that good.
No,
it is not. Okay.
Mine isn't good either.
It's really not that good. You know, I remember I was trying to do an Australian one, and then our coworkers were like, "What are you doing? Does not sound like a good accent at all." I'm like, okay. Well, he doesn't wear girls anymore. It starts with a T.
Oh.
He said, it just sounds like you're like trying to, but you're not doing a good job. And I'm like, well, you know what? I am trying.
I'm trying.
I am.
I'm trying.
But yeah. Anyways, okay. They're long gone now. Okay. Well, they're far enough where like I don't care. Okay. Let me start. Let me clear my throat.
Yeah, clear your throat.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? This is your flight attendant speaking. It appears that an item has been misplaced on board. If you happen to come across a small black wallet, please notify one of the cabin crew members immediately. The owner would greatly appreciate its return. We understand that travel can be stressful and losing personal belongings only adds to the stress. We thank you in advance for your cooperation and for being considerate fellow passengers. If you have any questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the rest of your flight.
Wow, that was really good.
I don't think it was that bad, honestly.
That was really
like,
good.
I know my accent isn't that great, but like, I don't think it's that bad. I feel like I kept it the whole time.
That was really good. I feel
Also, you want to know something? I feel like whenever we do these...
She's really good.
Thank you. But you want to say, I feel like whenever we do these, like, I always want to go really, really fast.
Yeah.
Like, I caught myself doing that in the beginning.
Yeah, I feel like I always do it really fast. Like, just kind of...
I also feel like the prompt's going kind of fast, but then, like, I realized it in midway. I'm like, first off, I don't gotta go this fast because it's not even going that fast. Okay, your turn.
This text with your best accent in 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? This is your flight attendant speaking. It appears that there has been an item misplaced on board. If you happen to come across a small black wallet, please notify one of the cabin crew members immediately. The owner would greatly appreciate its return. We understand that travel can be stressful, and losing personal belongings only adds to that stress. We thank you in advance for your cooperation and for being so considerate of fellow passengers. If you have any questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for your attention. Please enjoy the rest of your flight.
Wow.
Don't even. That was horrible.
I think we all know who the winner was.
Oh.
None of us. Oh my gosh.
I almost fell.
And I wouldn't have helped you. I would have just screamed, "Ow! You're putting your foot into me!"
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
Maybe we just tried to do
Guess he got his revenge back from me screaming.
Yeah. Be quiet.
Y'all, he abuses me off camera.
He abuses me. Oh, that's the title. That's the title.
That's the title.
Oh god, people are gonna come for us.
OMG. Oh, fuck. I was about to say something too and left my mind. Oh, I'm so excited for the comedy show. Did you get your ticket or no?
I have not.
Girl, you didn't get your ticket.
I know that you were going with your other friend.
Mari, yes.
Well, and so
if you end up coming, I'm so excited. I looked up this restaurant that's near there because I was thinking like if we're gonna be going there, like let's kind of make a day of it. Because like if because the way I was thinking about it was like since you told me you requested the day off, I was like okay, he requested the day off, and then Mari is also not gonna be working that day, so like we'll be obviously we'll be able to get there like pretty early, and I want to get there a little bit earlier than we are supposed to because like the doors. Yes, I want to be in the front. I want to be as close as I can to like the comedian to the stage. The doors open at 5, but like the show doesn't start until 6. So I was like, okay, if the doors open at 5, I at least want to be there like kind of like when I went to go to see Kelly Uchis. I got there like 30 minutes before like the doors were supposed to open. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking around then too, like just probably like 30-20 minutes, before the doors open. But I was also thinking like so they're gonna be there early, and also like if the show ends at if the show starts at 6, and like I know there's gonna be another comedian after him. That's probably gonna be like another like 2 hours of him like performing, because I don't know what time the other comedian comes on, but like I think it's like 2 hours, 3 hours. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like 8. You don't want to like eat something?
I'd love to eat
So I was like, either before it or after it, we could go to this Mexican place. The reason I thought you would like it is because they have birria. And I already know that's what I'm gonna get to if we do end up going there, because it looked really good. And I saw their other menu, and like nothing else was really calling me than like the birria. And also their drinks look so good. Of course I'm gonna be an alcoholic drink. Like, of course I'm gonna be driving, so I'm not gonna get drunk either. But I can have one drink.
I was literally gonna talk to you about this.
If I'm gonna drink?
No, I was talking about the comedy show. I was literally gonna talk to you about that today. I was like, okay, I gotta text Marie about it. As I just told you, I'm broke as shit, because my landlord snatched all my check.
Took your money
in one go. And so I was like, hey, I know she's going with Mari for sure. So
yeah, she's been bought her ticket.
If I'm not able to get my ticket with the next check that we get, which is real close to the comedy show. It's not super close. It's like maybe a week and a half before the comedy show. So if I'm not able to get it then, I won't be able to go.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta pay my rent.
No, yeah, obviously take care of what you need to take care of. Yeah. I'm not saying you better come to this comedy show. Forget your rent.
I swear to
Forget
God.
like the house you gotta live in and and all that. No, definitely take care of what you gotta take care of.
I don't know why. Anyway, are you ready to take a quick little break?
Oh yeah, let's take a little break,
We're
girl.
gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick little break and we're gonna be right back. We should talk about nature.
We should. I was literally thinking to myself, I need to talk about like the trip I went on last Saturday.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Oh my God. Hi girls, we're back. We just had a little change of scenery. Not really. We just kind of moved rocks. But
Well, their scenery is a little different for them. It's not that watery, I feel like up there was a little bit more watery.
Yeah, you could really see the water.
Yeah, we were trying to like switch it up because like he's darker on camera and I'm more illuminated.
I know, I look crazy. I
was telling him, usually it's the other way around, I feel. Usually I feel like it's a darker person. Which no, I'm not that dark, I'm just tanner than him. But like still, usually it's like the darker person that's like darker on camera usually, and the lighter person will still be able to be seen. So it's like, I feel like right now it's like the other way around.
Oh, look, I found a feather.
Oh my gosh. I used to love finding feathers as a kid. Loved it. I remember I used to pretend I was like, how in like in the olden days he would like write with like these feathers. I would pretend I was doing that too.
Yeah, I don't touch them anymore.
Oh yeah, because you heard of like a bird poop and all that shit.
It kind of grosses me out to touch them because I'm like, what if they carry disease?
Yeah.
What if they have the Black Plague?
Oh my God, I haven't grabbed any in a while, but I used to grab them all the time as a kid. All the time.
No, yeah, so did I. I thought they were so soft.
Yes. I put them on my face.
Me too. I was literally about to say.
Literally, I think they were saying all the plague and all that. Like, wow, me rubbing it all over my face. I also had a fascination with bark.
Found me.
Wow.
Bark?
Yeah, bark on the trees.
What do you mean?
Like, I love peeling them off.
I did like taking it off. I like peeling it. Like, especially like that tree right there that's next to you, that kind of bark.
Also, I remember like seeing like people could eat it. I never did try eat it. Remember like people saying you could eat it or that you would eat it or something like that. I don't know. And I'm like, wow, people eat this? Also, life update. I forgot to mention this. So like, I've really been trying to work on myself a lot recently, and one of the things I'm really trying to focus on is like my life, because like there's a lot of areas of my life that I really don't like. So I was like, instead of being so miserable with it and being like, wow, I just fucking hate my life, let me just like try and make those steps to like bettering it. Obviously, instead of staying in that rut. So one of the things is I finally got a credit card. But before I got a credit card, girl, I got declined. That's why I gasped earlier when I got that lollipop. So like I went to Chase, right? Because like obviously I was doing my research on like what credit cards I should get, and I was seeing a lot of like Chase, like how that's like a really good place like get credit cards and like building up your credit, especially because like there's whole like Chase trifecta. That's another thing. I'm trying to become more better with like financial. I'm trying to become financial literate, I think people say. Because like obviously I want to have money, and all that. So I was like, what, Chase seems like a really good place to start. But like the thing is, like I knew this beforehand is, a lot of people were like saying that like you most likely won't get approved for a credit card if like it's your first one. Oh my God, if it's like your first one, because like it's just like really hard apparently to get like a Chase credit card anyways, but especially if it's like your first one. But like even then I was like, how, bro? Like if they have a Chase credit card for beginners, but then like in that one it said like you're more likely to get approved if like you already have a bank account with them, which I didn't. I bank with Wells Fargo. But I was still like, like it'll probably work out for me,
It'll be fine.
Right, literally I was like, it's fine. And also because like I had this other one in my mind that I was like, if that one doesn't work out, I'll get this one. So I went, I got declined for both.
They're throwing acorns at us.
They are. They're like, what the fuck are you doing here? Get away. But anyways, I got not approved for either of them. Literally womp womp for both of them. I was like, okay, that's not great. And literally I was so sad because I was like, literally before that, when I went, I was kind of like panicking. I don't know. Usually I do get a little nervous when I'm doing stuff like this. You know, just because like it's more serious and all that. I'm like, I definitely gotta make sure it's all right and everything. You know, and obviously it's gonna like affect my life. But I don't know. I usually get a little nervous. But like I don't know, that day I was just like getting like, I feel it's just because like my emotions also recently have kind of just like been everywhere. Like I've kind of been more anxious also than recently also. So I feel like that's also what played into it. But it's like I remember just like being in my car because I had to make an appointment. Because like when I got there, they were like, oh, actually, can you make an appointment? Because like we're kind of booked right now. It's like, yeah. So when I came back, I was kind of like freaking out. Like even like before like I came back, because like I had went shopping around there before, like, because like I wasn't gonna go back home. I was like, that's too much driving. Like I'm just gonna be around there. I was kind of freaking out. Like I got some ice cream. I was like kind of like freaking out. Like I could feel like my heart beating and everything. I was like, oh shit, like calm down. Like literally like calm down. Like we've done stuff like this before. Like there's really no reason to freak out. Like literally the worst is like not getting approved, which that's obviously like the worst thing that could happen. I don't know, I was like really freaking out. Like I was kind of having a panic attack in my car too, because like I started crying and like I could feel myself shaking. I was like shaking, bitch. I don't know why I was freaking out this much, but once I got not approved, I was like, damn, I really had that whole freak out for no reason. Because I was like, because in my head I was like, you know what, if I at least get a credit card, kind of the freak out's kind of worth it, you know, like kind of cancel out the freak out.
Did they tell you there, like at the bank? Like,
oh yeah,
we're not
yeah.
You? Oh my God, what was that like?
I was like, damn. Literally, yeah. But like, I mean, the guy I was with, like, he was really nice. I was like, damn, really? He was like, yeah, sorry. He was just, I mean, like, they were like.
Sorry, that was a crazy question. Was it embarrassing? Like, what?
I wouldn't say I was embarrassed. I was just like, disappointed. But he was like, yeah, I mean, it's probably because like you don't have credit, like you've never built it up. Like this is you trying to build it up. That's most likely why you didn't get approved for that one, for the first one I applied for, and then that's what I applied for the beginner one. Cause I was trying to be a little what's the word what's it called?
Overzealous?
No, over something. I guess I was feeling a little extra lucky, and I went for like the better one instead of like the beginner one. It's kind of what I'm trying to say. But anyways, and then after I got not approved for that one, I went for like the beginner one, and he was like, well, yeah, it's most likely because you also don't have a bank account. But anyways, the whole point is like, apparently getting a credit card for Chase is like hard anyways, and I knew that anyways. But anyways, I ended up getting a Wells Fargo one, and I'm so happy. I finally have a credit card. It's not gonna like.
What is it?
A bug was all around us. I was trying not to freak out. That's me trying not to freak out around bugs now.
Okay, don't freak out.
Oh my God!
What?
It was like right next to your arm. Oh my God. But anyways, I decided to get a Wells Fargo one because I was like I know I've heard like it's more easier to get like a credit card with like the bank you already bank with. So I was like, you know what? Since it's just gonna be my starter one anyways, let me get just a Wells Fargo one, which I mean isn't that bad honestly, because I still get 2% cash back. Because I don't think I was trying to make sure to get one that like has benefits to it, you know, not just like a regular credit card. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get that one because like it's supposed to be pretty good. And it's just my beginner one for right now. But anyways, I'm really excited. I'm not actually gonna get the card until next week, but I'm really excited to like start doing stuff with it.
Maybe I should get one.
Build some credit, girl.
Apparently it's important. You need that credit.
Yeah.
Weird. Don't understand. Boo. Nasty tomato.
I mean, just like please just like check it like if you are good with it. From what I've mostly learned, it's just like to see that like if you ever need like money. That kind of like a loan, yeah. That pretty much just like proves like if you have good credit score that you will pay back the money. Pretty much is what it's proving. Because pretty much if you have a credit card, you'll spend money on it, but like you gotta pay it back. So, and if you don't pay it back, no, obviously no. So like if you don't pay it back, that's pretty much how they like. Well, first off, interest and all that, but also like if you don't pay it back and you have like debt and all, that just shows like I guess like you're not trustworthy with money is what they think of it as. Which I mean, yeah, because you're not paying it back. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with that because I definitely do plan on paying everything back that I buy.
I feel like I would be nervous. I feel like I would always like want to pay it back immediately after using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, from what I saw is like the payment due is like obviously when you should pay it back, and then you shouldn't use it until the payment statement. The statement.
What did you say to me?
The payment statement, I think is what it's called. Cause like apparently that's when like your like credit score whatever. Or your credit whatever goes to the credit bureau, and that's like what's reported. So if you use it in that time, even if you already paid it, it'll show up that money that you haven't paid back.
What the fuck is a credit bureau?
It's like the people that look at your credit score and all
I hate that.
But yeah, so I pretty much have that knowledge in my head. I'm like, as long as like I pay it back, obviously don't buy a lot of stuff with that card that like I don't have money for. Which I mean I plan on using also just like my regular stuff anyways, like gas, if I go out to eat.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. And also like on the credit card, like after 3 months, if like you spend like 500, you'll get like 200 back. Which I definitely know I will get it, because like if you think about it, like gas and then like going on to eat, if I'm using all stuff like that.
How exciting!
Like I'll definitely be able to get it.
Maybe I should get one.
Get one, girl. I mean, definitely do your research and like if it does fit in for your life. But yeah,
I definitely probably want to do it with the
feel like
bank that I use.
Yeah.
Because the bank that I use is like a bank for our state.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people say like it's also really easy to get a credit card for like my mom was telling me this too. To just get like a credit card from like one of the local places.
That's the bank. That's the kind of bank that I have.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
But
I've been wanting to switch my bank place anyway, because like if I do end up moving to New York, I can't. There's no CPM down there.
Mm-hmm.
How am I ever gonna go to the bank?
Yeah, never.
And so
switch it out, girl.
I was definitely like thinking about like, I don't know. Wells Fargo has been calling. Ew! Did you see that?
No, what?
Oh my god! I was literally talking and I was looking down and it spit just fell out of my mouth. It was so much. Ew!
I did not see that. No.
Fucking embarrassing and nasty. Anyway, I've heard Wells Fargo's a good bank, so I was thinking about making an account with them.
See, here's the thing with Fargo though. Like, it is a good bank. I mean, I've never had a problem with it at all. But like, I've always heard like so many like horror stories with Wells Fargo. I'm like, I've never had like one bad situation with it.
I've had horror stories with my bank.
Really?
Okay, it's not a horror story. It's just okay. So like, there's this thing that they will charge me every once in a while, and I still don't really. It's like it's an NSW fee, and it'll be like if your bank account goes under a certain amount, they're gonna charge you a fee, which I think is so fucking stupid.
That is so stupid, because if it's going under a certain amount,
they would do it to me
don't got the money.
even if I had money in my account, and they would just charge me an NSW fee, and I'd be like,
you never called and asked why?
I've called them and asked them like, well, it's because your bank account went under that. Well, I called them when my account went to the fucking negatives, because I had like I don't know, like $10 in my account, and then they charged in. I had negative $20 because it's a $32 fee.
Oh
And so I called and I was like, hey, what's this fee for? And they're like, oh, it's this thing, it's this, and it pisses me off every time. And
no, I think that is so stupid. Also, because like, why?
I don't know.
Like, what's the point? Like, it just made you go even more. It just made you go into negatives. Like, yeah, well, we kind of had to.
We had to.
Well, now I'm in the negatives. Like, I didn't have money to begin with, and now I definitely don't got it.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like, what are you on? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, girl, definitely switch banks. After that, if that were to ever happen to me once, I'm switching banks after that.
Yeah, I don't really know. I might do Chase too.
Go switch.
Get a nice
Chase. Hey, you'll be more. If you're thinking of getting that credit card, you'll most likely be able to get a credit card with them after that.
I'll get the beginner one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the beginner one.
There is a Chase bank building near our work.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't been. Obviously, haven't been.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bank is right near our work.
But there's also one on Woodruff that's near your house. That's the one I went to.
How exciting.
Yeah.
How exciting.
I think,
for
yeah,
you.
change banks, girl.
You're moving up in life.
Trying.
Serious. It's weird.
Girl, I'm trying.
Getting serious with life?
I mean,
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I feel like before I was like really focusing like on myself and other stuff. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was trying to like better my life in other ways. But I definitely need to like focus on more.
I feel like
the thing is with me is like I'll do it and I'll stop.
Yeah, no, that's
and then
my
I'll do it
problem,
again.
too.
I go on and off. So like right now I'm like I really don't like my life right now. So I'm like really trying to like focus in on it right now. On my life. Like things like I want to. Instead of like doing what I usually do where like I focus on it for a moment and then kind of stop. I'm just like focusing on it. Because I can't live like this. Girl, I've had too many breakdowns.
What?
I can't. The way I'm living, I've had too many breakdowns already. I can't go all of last week. Breakdown after breakdown after breakdown. That's why I'm telling you. Like, I feel like that's the reason I broke down in the Chase parking lot. Because I was like, cause I was literally breaking out the rest of the week beforehand.
I can't keep living like this.
Every day, I was crying about something, freaking out about something.
No, I get it.
I really don't like his way, but it's been like affecting like me, my personality also.
I go through periods like that too.
Yeah, I've really been fucking hating this period. It's been happening. I've been in this period since May, and it only got worse since like in the middle of July.
You haven't felt a reset since New York?
No, I thought I did, and then like the first day back, I was like, no, literally. I didn't tell you this, but like when we were on the train, I could feel myself like going back into. I was like, oh, we're going back. Like no, like don't get back in that mood, and I could feel it. But then I kind of put myself off of it. Then like the first day of like actually being here, I was like, fuck.
We're back.
Yeah, I'm like I'm kind of like it wasn't more like we're back to like that. It's more like fuck, like now I'm back to this. Like I can't. It was like in New York, like, obviously, like I was just like focused on having a good time. Like when we were there, I was focused on having a good ass time
Oh yeah.
the whole time.
And
I
it
like,
was the best.
It
time.
was like literally the best time. But when we were back, I was like, fuck, we're back here. But also, I'm trying to think of it in the positive, like, okay, we're back here. I can't change that right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm back here, gotta, like, just get into what I need to change so I can be back in that pleasant mood that I want to be in. And also just having my life. Because also, like, I don't want to live like this. Whenever I say that, you do that. I'm like, I just don't want to live like this.
Like what?
The way I'm living, girl. I hate the way I feel right now. I can't live like this. I can't go on.
Like, it just every time you say it reminds me of like a drama, like a TV show drama. It's like she's.
Girl, I feel like I'm going through a drama right now. Oh
like
my god.
She's at the door. She's leaving her husband. She's, I can't keep living like this. And then she slams the door, and he's left there standing alone in the quiet living room. That's what I imagine every time.
Yeah. Well, you know, this kind of goes into like one of my questions I have actually.
Oh, you got a question?
I do. Okay. Let me get it up, guys. So, how do you approach growth and self-improvement? My thing recently is more like, instead of like, I see this sort of thing. I'm one of those people, like, I will focus a lot in like my past. Like, I really do stay stuck in the past sometimes. Like,
yeah.
Oh, like even sometimes I really fucking hate it because like sometimes like I'll really be doing good and then like a memory will come back in my mind, like, oh, remember when that fucking happened? And like I feel like as of recently, I also have been getting pretty good at it. Like the last few years of where like I kind of like, okay, like don't focus on that. Like there's something I can change about it. But again, like I feel like recently since I've already been feeling like crap, that whenever like that comes up, I kind of just like it's really easy for me just to like lean into it
And let yourself feel it.
Yeah, not like the other times where like it'll happen. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like that's in the past. Like we can't change it. Like we're doing things to like better ourselves. And like I feel like I wasn't really getting myself in that bad mood. But the thing I've been telling myself is instead of like focusing on the past and like things that I can't change or just things I can't change like in general, because there are things in my life right now that I can't change in the moment. But like I said, I'm trying to like work on them. I'm like, okay, focus on things that you can change, things you can do that like will be better. And yeah, that's really been helping me, just to be like focusing on that.
Okay.
I'm telling myself just to focus on that, things I can change, and things I don't like. Well, what can I do to fix it that I don't like? Because those are just things about me that I don't like, that I'm like trying to fix.
I don't really know how I come about change.
I've really been getting back into journaling. That's another thing. I have stopped journaling for like the last few months because, like I said, I was like really like in the dumps, and I was like, I didn't want to journal about that. I kind of, even though like the journal is just like me reading it, and I'm the only one writing in it, I kind of in a way felt embarrassed, like writing about like my sad emotions and all that. It's like I don't want to write about that. I don't want to read that back. But anyways, today was actually the first day I started journaling again.
And how do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I didn't finish. I'm definitely gonna finish it up, but I feel pretty good. I'm definitely glad I got back into it because like the thought of journaling was always in my head. I was like, it really did help. I was like, I really don't want to journal about all this that I'm feeling. Like I don't want to look back on that.
We wrap this up.
But you know, it's my life, you know. So I got what?
My foot fell asleep. Sorry.
Yeah.
I felt like a zing on my leg, and I said,
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I have written about other sad stuff like in my journal, but it's just like since obviously there's like a period that I haven't left. It's just like I'm gonna be writing about that constantly. I was like, I don't want to write about that constantly.
I don't know how.
Especially last week, I had another breakdown. Oh, I had another one. Like I didn't want to be writing at that every single day.
Had a breakdown, and the next day, guess what happened? And then the next day, guys, this is going to be too much.
You won't believe it.
It's going to be too much every day.
Yeah. But anyways,
that was so funny.
I'm getting back into it, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's my life. That's just how my life is.
Write about the sadness.
Gotta write about it.
Write about
I
the
did
sad.
beforehand, but I'm telling you, just like, fuck, write the back. Come on. Anyways, I'm gonna get myself back into it. Also, I've been reading a lot. Reading a lot also has helped me. I feel like I'm trying to get also back into my old hobbies, like reading. I used to read a lot when I was younger, and then I'm trying to get back into crochet. Well, I haven't even started it, but like I'm thinking to myself like, let's get back into crocheting, cause like I did enjoy doing it. So I'm thinking of getting back into that. Also, I have this guitar, and I'm thinking of like taking up lessons, but again, that's like money.
Your guitar?
I do. So I'm like, I could either pay to get lessons, or maybe I'm gonna look up some on YouTube. One of those. But I am thinking at some point I'm gonna get lessons, cause it'll be
I have
fun.
a hard time with things like that when it comes like picking up like a new hobby or like picking up like I want to learn something, especially when it comes to, like an instrument like that. And especially if I'm like not paying for lessons, I feel like I fall out of it in the matter of like Honestly, like, days. Like,
No, yeah.
I remember I picked up playing my viola for a while because I wanted to surprise somebody with a song.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't do it because it was so hard. And I got so frustrated. I was like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so I stopped doing it. And I learned, like, half of the song.
You want to know how I got the guitar? So, like, it was, I was in middle school, yeah. And, we had, no, it was, like, the next year. So, I was 14, yeah. I was 14. And, I had taken, like, these piano lessons in middle school, and I really enjoyed it. And I remember I was like, oh, like, I want a piano for like, my Christmas gift. Because, like, mom was asking me, like, oh, what I wanted for Christmas. I was like, oh, I want a piano. But anyways, we ended up going to, like, what's that store called? It's, like, Guitar something it's called. Do you know what it's called? Guitar something. It's so popular. I've always seen it.
I know the logo. Is it?
It's literally a guitar.
I know. I was supposed to say it's literally a guitar. I know the logo, but I don't know the name of the store. Guitar Center.
I think so. I don't know. Well, if you know, you know. It's just like an instrument place. You know, if you know, you know. You most likely do. I just can't think of the name. It's pretty popular. And I remember we got there and I was like looking for piano, but then I was like, I kind of want a guitar because like I've never played a guitar, and I'm getting a guitar instead of piano, which I kind of regret. Like, I regret not getting the piano because like that I already knew. But I was like, I've always wanted to play a guitar and I wanted to learn it. Oh, girl, I only stuck to it for probably for like a month.
Do you remember anything from it?
I stuck to it for only a month. That's why I'm like lessons. But
Yeah,
the thing is with lessons, like money, you know?
Yeah, you gotta pay for lessons.
Which, I mean, obviously, I mean, like, that's someone, like, teaching you something.
At least then you
But
know
I'm trying to save up money, so think. Yeah, that part.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, which one? But, like, there's all these other hobbies I'm trying to, like, get into. Is like, the guitar can wait a little longer, I mean, for, like, when I am more better off in money.
Yeah, we do gotta save up money, huh?
Yeah. I mean, not even just talking about Las Vegas, just, like, other stuff in my life that I have to pay for. I need to save up money.
Sick.
Yeah.
Can you eat acorns?
I don't know, try it. It's a nut.
Well, this one looks like it's nasty.
That's nasty, yeah.
Can you eat acorns? Leave it down below.
Oh yeah, well, how do you self-improve and all that? Oh, I didn't speak on that, self-improving. Well, like I said, there's things about me that I don't like. So how I focus on it is like, there's nothing. Instead of being hard on myself about like, oh, I really don't like how it was like that, or like how I reacted to that situation, or blah blah blah. I'm like, you know what? Even though I didn't like it, I can't, like I said, I can't focus on the past. I'm like, I can't change it. But what I can do is like, next time I'm in that sort of situation, I could react like this, or I could do this, or like, you know, that's how I'm thinking about it. Like, next time I'm ever in a situation like that, I can change it by not acting like that instead of focusing it about it. Because I was stressed on something for like the longest time.
I know.
Like,
yeah,
I can't believe I did that.
Bro.
Like, I can't believe I said that. Blah blah blah. I'm like, you know what? I can't change it. But you know what? Next time I'm in that sort of situation, I can change it then.
I still think about times like I've gotten honked at. I just hate it. I think about that forever. I know it's like a different situation.
Yeah, I was like, honked at.
I know it's a different situation that you're talking about, but like if we're talking about sticking to things, that's one of the things that will really stick to me because it's just so embarrassing. I don't really know how I do self-improvement. Because I don't.
Another way
I'm perfect.
I'm telling you, journaling. That's something I've been doing over the years. I'm telling you, I feel like since like 17, 18, that's when I've really been like trying to like improve in myself. I don't know. I remember being like really depressed for like the fucking longest and being like, I really need to better myself. Like, not liking that. So it's been a journey, honestly. There's been things I've been changing it. Also being more confident in myself. More of like the kind of person I want to be. That's another thing of how I self-improve. I think about what's the kind of person I want to be. Because honestly, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be that bitter person either. That's such like an insecure me, being bitter. I feel like I am such a bitter person. I feel like naturally I am a bitter person. Like, I feel like I always just naturally go to sadness and just being mad, which I don't like.
You know how joy is the main emotion in Riley's control panel?
Yeah, she's not the main one in mine anymore. She hasn't been the main one for fucking a long ass time.
There's a sadness.
Yeah.
Sadness up there controlling you right now, girl?
Yes, girl. But honestly, I've told you for like the fucking longest. That's why it's like such an insecure me, being bitter. Because also, I still remember this one memory. My cousin, I remember, she was like visiting. It was like, I was probably like...
One from New York?
Yeah. I was probably like 14. Maybe like, I don't know. I was a teenager. I remember that. I remember she was visiting down here. And I remember she's like, I hate this family. I hate how they're so bitter. Everyone in this family is so bitter. And I remember the moment she said that, I was like, no fucking way. Because literally, that's a thought I've always had about myself.
You
like,
said, huh?
I was like, everyone? Everyone?
What do you mean, everyone?
Literally, she said everyone. Because like, when she was going off about that, I was like, you know, that's just how she feels. Like, I get why she feels like that. for certain family members. But when she said everyone in his family is bitter, obviously when she said everyone, I think about me. So I'm like, everyone? Like, that already being because that's been an insecure to me, like, for the longest. Being, like, bitter. Because like I said to you, I always feel like I just, like, naturally go into that. Being bitter and sad.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. So when she said, I was like, bitter? And every time feel like I'm in those kind of moods, sometimes I think about that. How she said everyone. I'm like, no, not me.
I'm not.
And I don't want to be. I mean, it fucking sucks when I get in moods like this.
No, yeah.
Cause, like, I'm telling you, as a person, I just feel like my emotions have just been, like, out of control. How do you feel? I feel like I've been yapping the most, girl. Just talking about, like, how I've been. But yeah, I feel like
I'm enjoying listening to you.
I feel like that's the way I try to improve. So that's not how I want to be. I think about, like, what the person I want to be would be.
It's a good
like,
way.
And I try to be like that person.
I don't know. I've been trying to think. I don't really.
But also, like, not, like, that's another thing. I feel like sometimes, like, I feel like I used to be a people pleaser. I don't know. I feel like not really that much anymore. But, like, I find myself sometimes, like, acting a way that I feel most people would want me. Like, I know someone would want me to act like.
Really? So fucking...
I told you, there's always airplanes flying around here. But yeah.
Oh my god, there's people on that right now.
Yeah. But,
Hate.
I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't remember. But, like, yeah. That's pretty much how I self-improve. Just thinking of the person I want to be. Write it down. I always tell myself, oh, like, write it down. Like, I'm a journal about it. But I never journaled about, like, not exactly. I've never made the list of it.
You gotta put it in the universe.
I gotta put the list on.
You gotta put it in the universe.
Like, I've definitely have thought about, like, okay, like, how would the person I want to be like? How would she react? Oh, people pleasing. That's what I was going in about. Making sure I don't, like go into this act. Because I feel like I used to go into an act of, like, I know this is how people want me to act.
Mm-hmm.
This is how people want me to be. Like, this is, like, the kind of personality people would want to be around. So I would, like, go into that. And obviously I would feel like shit afterwards. Because then I'm, like, drained as fuck. Because obviously that's not me. I was putting on a whole facade. So I feel like that's finding the balance. Find the balance of, like, the kind of person you want to be. And how that would be with you. But without, like, making a show of it. Because that's how I feel whenever I'm acting like that. I feel like I'm just putting on a show.
Yeah.
And then I'm just drained. And all
I
that.
still do that sometimes.
No, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it. And, like, just being okay with it. Because, like, you know what? If someone doesn't like my personality, that's fine. End of the day, at least I know I'm not like, as long as I'm not, like, a terrible person and all that, I think I'm fine with it. Because you know what? This is just who I am. I've thought this was for the longest. I don't think I'm for everyone. And that's fine. I'm not for everyone, and that's fine.
I'm definitely not as bad as I used to be in high school with people pleasing, when I would literally, like, girl, it was the whole day. Different personality. I'm a different person the whole time. I feel like I'm definitely not like that anymore, thank God. But, I don't know, I still catch myself doing it sometimes, being like, how do they want me to react to this? Or how do they want me to react to that? And most of the time I'll react the way that I think they want me to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think in some senses can be good.
No, yeah, don't get me wrong. In some moments it could be good for.
Definitely gonna bring that
But, like,
up
just,
in
like,
my
I'm saying just,
interview.
like, constant. No, yeah. See, like, that's where I see it is a good thing to do it. Because, like, you're improving your life there. But I'm just saying, like, constant. I mean, I see you're improving your life. Why do you make that face? I see you're making more money. So I think you are improving your life.
I was really thinking about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with making. There's nothing wrong with making more money.
I was really thinking about it the other day. And I was like, I don't know. It makes me nervous. Like, the whole, like, the idea of, like, being in charge of everyone.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you're definitely, like, it's a new sense of change.
And, like, I've had it before, but, like, I don't know. I haven't been in a role like that in, like,
years.
literally, like, 3, 4, 5 years. Which one is
3,
it?
4, 5 years? Girl, that's definitely more than 3. Because, like, haven't you worked at our place of work 3 years?
Yeah, and then I was working at Cracker Barrel for, like, 4 years about.
Yeah.
I've been in a role like that for, like, 4 years. Did you hear it by your
I
ear?
heard it.
It was scary.
I got fucking scared.
I haven't been in a role like that in, like, 4 years, and so I don't know how. I don't know. Like, I'm fairly confident I'm gonna be able to do the job. But,
I
like,
think you're okay,
is
honestly.
am I gonna be, like, stressed out all the time, constantly, like, and then having to, like, speak to higher ups because, like, they have to speak to higher ups all the time. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I just gotta.
Imagine they're like, I feel like I'm gonna be very, like, if I'm not at work, don't call me. You know what I mean? Very, like, stern with my boundaries. Like, there's
nothing wrong with that. Again, work balance, and I think that is a good thing to have. Work balance. Like, I'm at work, I'm at work.
Yeah, I know.
I'm out. You're not a manager either. So, like, I feel like it's valid for you not to be, like, constantly answering stuff. Like, you're not at work. You're not a man. I feel like if you're a manager, then yeah. Because you manage a store, like,
and
you
your
know.
salary.
Yeah, your salary. But, like, if you're just like by the hour. The moment you clock in is when you get paid.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
See, that's what I was thinking about. And I was like, I don't want to be like that. A part of me, like, I don't want to be that girl who, like, if they need me, I'm not going to answer the phone. But also, like, I need a work-life balance. And work is something that, like, I do really enjoy the job most of the time. Mm-hmm. But also most of the time, the second I walk in there, I just, like, want to fucking die. Like, the second I walk in there. Literally, I'll park up there. Sometimes I'll just sit in my car and be like, what if I leave? Like, what if literally, do you know how many times I'll be on the way to work and be like, what if I call out? Like, right now? Like, what if I just do it right now?
Oh, you can't do that now.
I know.
Now as a supervisor, you can't.
I know. And, like,
but you also haven't done it forever. I feel like I use it all the time.
The other day, I was like, our manager asked me if I could stay an hour later the next day. And I was like, if I don't do it, is that going to hinder my interview next week? And so then I just fucking did it.
Really? Oh, no. I wouldn't say that would affect it. Because, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't affect it. I mean,
I don't know.
Maybe I'll get him a moody patootie, but
exactly. And I'm trying to be like, see, this is when I feel like I'm changing my personality. I'm like saying yes to everything, going in early.
You're becoming a yes man.
Yeah, I'm becoming a yes man. But then, bitch, I'm telling you, the second the position's mine, I'm gonna.
No, yeah.
Hang up the towel and be like, can you come in early? No.
Can't.
Sorry. Can you come in and work this day? Not gonna do it, but again, I feel like the pay raise is gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I feel like it will.
Hopefully.
I mean, you're making a few more bucks than we are.
I'll be making, I think it's like $5 extra than I'm making now. Oh.
So that's great.
Literally just started dripping down my legs at the thought of that.
Great. See? It makes it worth it. So you still come in like an hour early, honestly, might be worth it.
I know.
But also, it kind of depends. Because, like, I hate it. When, like, you agree to, like, stay longer or, like, agree to come in on a day you weren't supposed to come in, it's usually, like, the worst.
And it's
like, because I always find myself like, wow, I could have, like, not be here. I could be, like, somewhere else right now.
Literally the other day when I was supposed to get off at 2, and he was like, can you stay till 3? And I was like, yeah, I guess I'll stay till 3. And literally 2 came, and it went, and I was like, at like 2:45, I was like, I could be home right now.
Literally, I think I always have to like, wow, I could have been long gone.
I was talking to one of our other coworkers who also agreed to stay because our fucking someone doesn't know how to make a schedule.
No, yeah, the schedule is fucking
It's fucking crack Tina Boots right now.
Yeah.
And it was like an overlap where
the other day I felt so bad leaving. But it's like, you know what, like, you kind of feel bad leaving because, like, it's so busy as fuck when sometimes, like, you're happy you're leaving. It was kind of one of those moments because, like, it was me and this other person leaving. And it was just going to be, like, I think there's 3 people on the floor, but it was going to end up becoming, like, 2 people on the floor. Yeah, because I remember one of them was going to leave soon after us. But it was so busy. Like, in the drive-thru was busy as fuck. Inside it was busy as fuck. And I was like, ooh, I gotta go. Because, like I said, I've been having some rough times. So I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go. I don't want to deal with this.
The other day,
sometimes I say if I feel like, if I really need money. But in that moment, I was like, no.
The other day, our manager was scheduled to work the store alone. And let me tell you, did not feel 1 ounce of bad leaving that store. Mm-hmm. He was like...
Oh, no. For certain people, I don't feel bad. But in that moment, for that day, I did feel a little bad because, like, it was none of their fault.
He was like...
Literally, one of them was just coming onto the floor. And it's like, damn, imagine coming on... I've been in those moments where, like, you're just coming onto the floor and it's busy as fuck. Everyone's leaving and you're like, oh, my God.
What's going on?
Literally, what's going on? The cafe was so full. And the drive-thru line was so long. And I'm just like, bye, guys.
I got to go.
Yeah.
I've got to go.
But anyways, what were you saying? I interrupted you.
Oh, when he was left alone, he was like, can you stay just like 30 minutes so the next person comes in? And I was like, And then literally as I was leaving, I was like, I almost just want to stay just to watch to see how this is going to go down. And then
that would have been so vile of you to stay.
I know.
And here you were like, I don't want to, like, you said, like, you stayed an hour longer because, like, you felt like that would hinder your, like,
this was before.
Position. Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, ain't no way.
This was literally, like, the day before he came up to me asking if, for me to apply for the
definitely
position.
didn't, because, like, if he still asked you after that.
And then he was like, will you please just stay until the next person gets here? And literally that day, I had plans to go to the pool, and I was like,
Okay, you got plans.
I was like, can't do that. And then I was like, what if I just sit and watch you? He was like, please don't do that. I'm like, I kind of just want to sit and watch you work alone on the floor.
Oh my God.
Because that's crazy. And I know he didn't make the schedule, so it wasn't his fault, but
yeah.
I just thought that was so funny.
OMG.
Anyway, are you ready to wrap up this episode?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, remember you said you want to talk about nature, though. We never really get to talk about it.
We never really talked about nature.
Yeah.
Our nature episode.
We can make it a little longer.
We can make it a little longer.
I mean, do you got anything about nature you want to talk about?
I
love being in nature. Oh.
What?
I was gonna say, I went on this trip last week with my family. We went to this place called Chimney Rock. I loved it. It was so beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
It was. I will say, the waterfall wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I remember, like, in all the videos I saw, like, it was very much high pressure, you know. And when I got there, it was like a very little trickle. It was like, it wasn't even like a medium pressure. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering the videos wrong, but like I remember it being like more, and it was not like that. But like the walk, I mean, it was fun. The walk was great. The views were great too. I loved it.
I would love to go back to that one that, like, it was unfortunate that we had to pay to get in, but, like, I got it. I understood.
We did have to pay for this one too. I mean, like, I hate it because, like, it's, like, nature, but sometimes, like, you think of it, well, like, they are, like, keeping up with it. Yeah. And also they have activities, because, like, at the place I went to, they had, like, a bus where, like, they drive you up to the top.
Oh, did y'all do that?
Yeah, we did that for, like, when we got up there. Like, we got on the bus to get to the top from the parking lot, and then we walked all that to get to the very top of the other big rock. You guys know it, like, they have this, like, big rock everyone goes to, and, like, there's a flag and everything, and you walk all these stairs, you know? And then there's even, like, a little cave. There's even this, like, little part where, like, there's supposedly bats in there. I didn't see any bats. It smelled like piss, though, so I know they're in there. But, like, I didn't see any bats. My family said they saw them. I didn't see them. But, and then, so, like, I definitely get why they make you pay, like, I forgot how much it is for an adult. I think it's, like, 17.
Damn.
Yeah. It's definitely much more than Parents Mountain, where it's like $5,
like
$5 or $6, right?
Yeah, I think it was like $6.
Yeah, but like also like they do more there, like
yeah.
And also the little town is so cute. Like you would really like it there. You should go there.
I would love.
We should go there.
I would love to go to like everyone knows I love a good water spot. I would really love to do some research on places like nature spots that have water.
Yeah.
Like,
I love places with water too.
The one by my house is pretty, but I feel like I want like a waterfall.
No, you want that. You want that high pressure moment that I want too.
Moment. I love water. Water's my fave.
Yes.
Oh my god. Anyway, are you ready to wrap it up?
We get it now, yeah.
Yeah, you ready to wrap it up?
Yes.
Oh, well, guys, I've had such a great time just relaxing here in nature. This is the first time that I've gone out to a nature spot in like honestly like a few months.
Really?
Yeah, I stopped going to the one by my house.
You want me here saying really as though like the last time I was when I went with my family. After that, I haven't been here in a while also. A few months because it's been so hot and humid. We got into that earlier, y'all.
Yeah, I stopped going to one by my house just because of the heat. Like literally most of the time the only time I go outside on my days off, this sounds so bad. The only time I go outside on my days off is there's like a really rainy day and I'm like sitting on my porch watching the rain.
I do that. I sit on my porch.
I love
So I'm not really in nature, but I'll sit on my porch and read a book, you know, or just be out there for a moment. But not on rain days.
No,
I'm not much of a rain gal. For rain days, I'm more of like a snuggle up and watch a movie.
I love the rain.
Twilight. I love watching Twilight on a rainy day.
It's a good movie. I gotta give it to you. I didn't think it was gonna be good, but
so good.
It was good. It was good. We should do another movie night like that.
We should.
Oh my god! We buy the drinks. We buy dinner.
We should.
Next paycheck.
Yes.
Next paycheck. You know. Anyway, Maria, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where can everyone find us?
Well, guys, we're in the woods right now, so you can find us there. Ooh. But you can also find us on all streaming platforms as Chatterbox Crew. I want to make that little joke. I was trying to make it more funnier, but I couldn't find a way, so I was like, we're in the woods. Oh. But anyways, we're on all streaming platforms. We're on all streaming platforms as the Chatterbox Crew. We are. We'll be there. Go look. And we're also on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. As the Chatterbox Crew. And if you want to find me, I am xo.xo.maria, 2 A's at the end on Instagram. And on TikTok, I'm whatsup_Maria. And Nathaniel, where can they find you next?
If you guys want to find me, you can find me at Nathaniel Next on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's very good. Content is being pushed out. As I told you, the ASMR video, the work with me video. The work with me video is more of like a relaxing type of vibe, and then the ASMR is kind of like a teehee funny one. I have one of my biggest struggles is coming up with like video ideas. I don't know what to like.
Do next.
Yeah, you know, like I never know. I was thinking about making another ASMR video, but I can't.
Do a cooking segment.
I would love to do it.
Like a cooking segment. I just like oh look at that cute little bird.
Oh,
I would love cooking segment.
I would love to like cook like try something, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, do that.
I would love to like
you cook trying to make tiramisu.
Ooh, like Korean food.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
What I said was baking.
Tiramisu. Make tiramisu the way that I like.
But yeah, and then you just like talk about like whatever you want to talk about. Ooh, cook with you and tell a scary story, or bake with you and tell a scary story for like October.
Ooh.
I feel like you could make a good name with that. Bake as we get scared, or I don't know.
A good name. That was horrible.
I know, that was horrible. Well, I'm trying to come up with something, but I can't like right now. I'm not that good.
Bake and get scared.
That could be kind of good though. The way you said bake and get scared, guys. Come on, I don't know. Let's bake and get scared.
I really can't wait to watch like scary movies. Yes. It's about that time. We're
I know.
not
I'm
there
so
yet.
excited for like the haunted attractions. I saw one for like here in South Carolina.
Mad World.
Yes, but like also there was this one I don't know which one he's promoting. Something Farms. But like it's this guy that's here in South Carolina, and I was like, wow, we should go there.
There was this one. Oh, we gotta go to as many haunted attractions because I feel like I never go to them. I mean, I feel like for the past 2 years, me and Maria went to Mad World, and I enjoyed that
We went to a few
trip.
other ones. I think we went to one or two. Just one more actually.
I remember I went with one when I was friends with this one girl. It was me, her, TJ, and then my ex-boyfriend. And okay, it wasn't like the situation where I was like making everyone hang out with my ex-boyfriend because I wanted to hang out with him. It was like he was
Y'all were
invited.
together, right?
Yeah. Like we, like, you know, he like my friends invited him. Like it wasn't me like being like, "Can I bring my boyfriend?"
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. But it was like all of us, and it literally sucked. There was only 4 of us there. Like it was us 4 there, and then there was one person doing a scare, and it lasted like 5 minutes. And we paid like $30, and I was like,
What?
it was one person doing a scare, like the scare, and it sucked. And they had like a lot of like Spirit Halloween animatronics, and I'm like,
Ugh.
I paid $30 to see Spirit Halloween animatronics. I can go to Spirit Halloween.
And just get scared by like, one person.
It was literally like he was in line with us. And then he like disappeared from the line, and then he you could literally see him like walking back and like banging on the glass, and then he'd like go to the next one and like do stuff in the next one. I was like,
Like what is boot?
this
nasty
sucked.
haunted house.
Like, this is embarrassing. This
Oh my
sucked.
god.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and skedaddle and skadoodle. We're gonna go walk around the trail, have a good time. Good. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Bye.
Goodbye.